Okay, cool. Salutations to the prime 747 24/7 361 degrees. How are y'all feeling today? All right. I am Solar Prime Supreme 131, Lazarus Lamel of the Messiah Code Movement. All right. So we're doing a little spiritual check-in right now, as well as we're going to talk about a couple things in reference to our budget, our yearly budget. I wanted to break forum because if you go to the website, thewaludatavision.org, you'll be able to see the annual budget for Dualu, as far as our 501c3 nonprofit. So I'm putting this on the screen. Peace to everybody coming in. What's going on? What would you do with 499,387? I mean, I think that's the topic. I'm going to keep this one real brief and quick because we do have a meeting at 7 p.m. So I'm not going to take too long on this one and just keep it real basic. And I will come back for this discussion. But if you like, you can go to thewaludatavision.org, and it actually has the proposed budget for or the annual budget for this year, and you'll see what the programs include and what we will be doing. Give a breakdown, everything. You'll see it. There you go, right here. Kind of laughed a little bit because a lot of organizations, they come
Dog, man.
and they're not so as transparent as we are, and I want to show you that it is in the interest for us to be transparent with the community. All right, peace and love, peace and love. All right, so if we haven't met and we're just meeting for the first time, I am Solar Prime Supreme 131, Lazarus Lamel of the Messiah Code Movement. All right, I am the CEO or director of the movement of the 501c3, and what I wanted to do is just share a little bit with you tonight. I want to share a little bit with you about the budget and what our goals, what our intentions are, how we tend to impact the community. All right, and we have we have basically three different branches that come from the tree. Okay, and these three branches, what our structure and what our impact will be on the community. All right. So I know a lot of people talk about things, and they ask for things, they ask for whatever from you. Only thing I'm asking from you at this moment is just your time and attention, so you can see what our goals are, and if our goals align with your goals, can collectively do something great. All right. So now, our first initiative we have is Karen's Kitchen. Okay. And then we have a mentorship and workforce training program. And then we also have a wellness program. Okay. So this is the breakdown of Karen's Kitchen, the facility, based upon, if you notice, this is from North Carolina. We're dealing with Charlotte, North Carolina. This is where we're stationed at, and this is where we are focusing on building our temple, our first temples at $22 per square feet. And if we have a facility of 1,350 square feet, that basically would be and $700 a year. That's how much it would cost. All right. Electricity, as you see, is the breakdown. I don't know if y'all can see this. It's not. Y'all can probably blow it up, or I have to blow it up. I don't know. Anyhow, if you go to the website, you'll see all the components that it take to run the kitchen. We have this right here. All right. When it comes to gas, electricity, water, that'd be about $6,000. The internet costs about $1,200 a year. You know, janitorial, pest control, all of this, 3,000. You know, it talks about all of these things, the mats, the towels, everything that we need. The staffing, the staffing is there as well. Food and beverages, supplies, compliance. You know, our focus is basically to serve 100 meals a day. So if we're doing dinner, we're doing breakfast, and then we're doing dinner, serving at Karen's Kitchen, and our focus is to serve vegan meals. If you come to our soup kitchen, our soup house, however you want to call it, we used to call it a mission. You know, if you come to our soup house, we it is our focus to serve vegan meals. All right, and the reason being that we want to serve vegan meals because we want to be a solution to the problem, and we don't want to add to the problem by serving rubbish and bad food to the people, all right, or things that will make them sick, like like a lot of times it's a lot of way food, but it's spoiled food. It's literally going to waste, and and a lot of it is getting people sick because it has you know, I didn't heard a lot of the people say, yo man, I got some bread from a such and such, but it was molded bread. Yeah, it was nice to get some bread, but it would be better to not get molded bread. It has been people that dealt with this, you know what I mean? And if they're you supposed to be giving the people help, give them something that's going to not make them sick. So it is our focus to have a vegan soup house facility where we serve the people. All right. And it's going to take about, if you notice, you can go to the website, it's going to take about $148,880. All right. To do this. If we are serving, I would say about 26,000 meals annually, it would cost that much. So what would you do with $499,387? That was the question. That was the question for anybody that's coming in. Peace to everybody that's watching YouTube, Facebook. Thank you. Thank you for your attendance. But you can go to the website and you can see what's on the website. And you'll see what's on the website, and it's an exclusive budget breakdown of what our focus is. Now, the main initiative, I'm going to tell you, I know that we're just starting out this year. I will take the hit, and for all the naysayers, we'll put in the work because that's what it's truly all about, with or without you, with the government, with or without anybody funding us. We're still going to do the work because we've been doing the work. This is something that I want you to know, regardless. But if you had the money to do this, what would you do with it, or how would you utilize it? All right, how would you utilize the money? Right? A lot of people, they mad at the community, the conscious community, because people have been giving money to the conscious community. Let's give something back to ourselves. All right. And I'm not asking you for any money. I'm just asking you for your time at this point because you're giving back to yourself by just giving time to this idea. Right. So now I'm going to just move forward because a soup house is really what's needed. I'm going to keep it real. That's the first initiative is to feed the people. We got to we the people good food, nourishing food that's going to nourish them. All right. And resuscitate their mind, bodies, and spirits. All right. But let's move to the mentorship and workforce training because this is the major part of our funding. If you go to the website, what you see is the overview. When you go to the overview of it, it'll show you that it'll show you that it'll show you that you see mentorship. Can y'all see that? Mentorship and workforce training takes up 39.9% of our budget, of our annual budget. Okay. So you see the budget is $499,387. All right. So if we were doing mentorship and workforce training, what would we do to really help the people to prepare them for the future? Because from 5 years from now, the jobs that you see around you, most of them will be gone. Most of them will be replaced by somebody behind the AI. I'm not saying that they will be replaced by AI. No. Probably 40% of the jobs that are around you will be gone because they will be replaced by somebody behind somebody with utilizing AI. Keep it real. They won't be replaced by AI. They'll be replaced by somebody utilizing AI. So if that's the case, well, what you got to do? Well, what do we got to do if that's the case? You know what I mean? Like that's the case, then what you got to do? You got to be prepared for the times that are coming. And we got to prepare our children for the times that are coming. And we can't listen. They think the conservative measure works. They think the conventional way works to teach our children. No, that's not the way. It hasn't worked. Look at the numbers. You want me to pull the numbers out? You want me to pull the numbers out? Look at our impact. Look at this. I'm going to show you something. I pulled the numbers out. Let's really do it. Look at this. This is in North Carolina. In North Carolina, it costs to prison. It costs them, what is that? $2 billion. $2 billion for prison and incarceration. Alcohol and abuse, it costs $7 billion. All right, billion. This is talking about $1 billion for alcohol abuse alone. That's worse than prison incarceration. And you say, well, what happened? You know, alcohol is free. What about opioid? Opioid is $2 billion. It cost the state of North Carolina $2 billion. So if they give us, look, imagine this: if the state of North Carolina, or when the state of North Carolina gives $499,387, guess what they have made? This is the money that the state of North Carolina made by investing in us. They have made, listen, this is how much they made off of us once they invest their money in our program. They have made, for every dollar, they have made $241. You know, you see that? If we impact 1% of the population of North Carolina, 1%, just 1%, guess what happens? Guess what happens? Man, we save them literally. They, for every dollar that they invested in us, they make $241. You wouldn't invest in this? Yeah, I guess you would, because they're spending money. If they think, or they're spending money, and if they want to make money and they want to save money, the best thing is to have us handle the initiative. And let me keep it real. Their conventional way has not worked. Think of how many dropouts. You want me to pull the numbers for dropouts? High school dropouts. It cost them $169,000. What's that? $169 million, excuse me, a year. 169 million. Imagine if something cost you 169 million. Oh, it's not working. Whatever you're doing, it's not working. We got high school dropouts. Let's fix that. Let's have a new unconventional way to come at the children. You know, whether they want to dress a certain way, they want to look a certain way, they want to have this, they want to that. It's got to be a certain program set in place to really grab and captivate the youth. And that's what we got to pay attention to. And that's what we offer here. Because if you look at our budget, if you look at our programs, let me go to the mentorship training. You see it? Look at it. Excuse me. Hopefully you see it. You got AI literacy and prompt engineering. Schools don't have that in their curriculum. They don't. Mechanical and robotics foundations. Intro into robotics, CAD, microcontrollers, all right? Raspberry Pi, Arduino. The school curriculum does not have this. We offer this in the Messiah Code. All right? So what about software and app development? Software app development, all of this in the same environment. Green energy tech, smart systems. These are the things that our children need to be equipped with. Nothing else. Also, mechanical engineering. We can put that in there as well, because we got creative tech. We got creative tech and music engineering. All right? Creative tech engineering and music engineering. That's also within the classroom. These are the innovative skills that the children must have for the future. Nothing else. All right? To prepare the way. To prepare the way. Business, e-commerce. Yes. All right? And network systems. Yes. This is all in the workforce training. This is what we are offering in Thuwalu. Okay? And it breaks down the lab website, it breaks down the lab, how much it costs to run the facility, and you can go do the numbers yourself. You can go do your numbers yourself. The staffing, how much it'll cost the staff for the people. Yes, all that is right here for you to dissect it. Turn your phone sideways if you can't see if it's too small for you to see. Turn your phone horizontal so you can see all the numbers. Or go to the website. Look at all this. Everything from the wires, from the printers, from the from the projectors, everything to create the classroom, everything to make the classroom efficiently run. This is all here at your disposal, and you can dissect it yourself. And you can say, listen, oh, I think we can get this for cheaper. Well, if we can get this for cheaper, well, put us on. Put us on to a place where we can get some of these essential items for less. So we can get more, or we can, allocate the budget to do other things. All right? Real talk. So as you see, All of this is connected to the budget. And this is for the family to see it. So when we're raising initiatives that we're doing as the Walla, some argue and some may say, "Oh man, then that and this." Man, listen, man, I'm tired of all the riffraff and everything that y'all talking about, because I want less talking and more doing. I want less talking and more doing. How many people are you feeding? How many people are you putting clothes on their back? How many people are you raising up with innovative skills to prepare them for the future? I don't want to talk about nothing at all. What are we talking about here? You want to talk about religion. You want to keep people in a box, in a spell. We broke out of the box a long time ago. Now it's time to do nothing but to keep our feet moving to the beat. All right. Peace to Sister Kenichi. All right. We have an outreach in Africa. This is our focus. Not only restoring our community, but reestablishing a connection with our brothers and sisters from Africa that's connected up. All right. Sister Kenichi. It is our focus for you to be outreach where you're at. All right. It is our focus for you to be outreach where you're at in Africa. We already have outreach in Gambia, where our ambassador, Brother Ali Jawo, he is actually holding down the family in Gambia, Africa. Oracle, she sent out shoes. She sent out shoes and an array of other things from the movement. She sent out, all right, which was received by Brother Ali Jawo, our ambassador, all right, and he was able to take those shoes and take the items that she gave him. He was able to disperse those items to people that needed them. All right. And he is our ambassador in Africa. So it's not just about here. It's not just about in our immediate environment. It's about connecting to our brothers and sisters in the homeland as well. All right. So yes, we look forward to connecting up with you, sister. So get up with our president, Thea Lamel. You already know what it is, and we'll put some things together. We really need you to hold down and establish a connection in the homeland. All right. Because it is our plan to build a temple there as well. All right. To build a structure where we can innovate the people, where we can uplift the people, not only their spirit, but with the skills that's necessary to prepare them for the wave of the future. Nothing else. Everything else is the box. Everything else is the box. Trust me on that. All the religion and all that other stuff is the box. All of that arguing, debating about, it's over. That's the box. It's time to break out of the cube. And the only way we're going to break out of the cube is to do what? Is to learn the innovative skills necessary to prepare the way. To prepare the way. And that's it. I don't have no time to argue with you. Only thing I got time to do is figure out how we're going to make or utilize this money for better things, or how we're going to connect with the people to really make an impact on the world. Because what we need to know is AI literacy and prompt engineering. Because with prompt engineering, you can learn how, like, for instance, let's say if I want to build a machine. If I want to build a machine, I need to have the programming necessary in order for that machine to operate. Only thing I need to do is create it. Now I need something like what we need, robotics and stuff like that, so we can figure out how to 3D print and stuff like that. We can print the parts for our machines that we're designing. So engineering is very important in all of the aspects of what we need to learn for the future. That's very important. So anything else is uncivilized. Anything else is uncivilized. All right. So mechanical robotics. So yes, prompt engineering, where because it's not, see, it's, man, we're in such a time where the computer has come to such a way that it can capture your imagination. So if it can capture your imagination, you just have to learn how to speak the language of the computer in order to do that. And they have prepared the way for us now. The only thing you have to do is learn the innovative skills that you need in order to make it happen. All right. And that comes in what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 measures. That's what we talked about. 7 tracks, 7 future critical skills of the future. So the 7 critical skills of the future that you need is AI literacy, prompt engineering. You need mechanical and robotic foundations, right? You need creative tech engineering as well as music engineering. Don't think music can be, it's not in this, because music is an innovative skill. The harmonics of music is necessary to make all of these things function because they move like a rhythm. Software and app development. That includes Python, JavaScript, Flutter, backend. Yeah, backend and mobile apps. We need to know that. All right. When we talk about green energy tech, we need to know green energy tech. We can't be dependent on plugging things up to a wall all the time. No, we are beyond that era. We are beyond that era. We are free. We are free right now. So if we are free, energy is free. If energy is free, we need to tap into the innovative skills that's necessary to bring out green energy. That is, I'm talking about utilizing magnetic magnetic propulsion. Like for instance, I came up with something years back called the magnetron, which basically is a centrifuge of energy from magnets revolving around each other, and you capture that energy. It was actually this was inspired by many other people that came up with things like this with the magnet. All right, so we need to tap into solar wind. We need to know about batteries and start making these things just from the knowledge from just homeschooling. That's what it needs to be about. But what is associated with the wallow in our programs is this. All right. So cybersecurity, of course, we need to know this cybersecurity, digital business, digital business. You already know we need to know about Bitcoin. We need to know about the stock market, how to move trade, all of that. That is all necessary waves of the future. If we ain't talking about this, then what are we talking about? Everything else is the box. Everything else is the box. All right. Now it's time for us to get up. It's time for us to know. It's time for us to be heavy in these books. I'm talking about in these books. The book, you are the book. All right. We need to know these innovative skills in order for us to prepare the way for the future. And our children need to know these things. All right. So, any comments? Let me see. Let me see the comments real quick. Sister Kanichi, we're gonna reach out to you in Africa, yo. We're gonna go, man. We're gonna reach out to you, and it is my hopes that you can be a part of our outreach. All right. That way we can send people stuff that need it there. All right. Oracle, she's holding on a whole bunch of sandals she's about to send out. So, things is really, really going great, going great. All right. What else I wanted to say? Thank you, Sister LaAnkh. Thank you for your time. You said it takes, let me see your comment. You said it takes holistic a holistic village to raise healers, children that can heal. I like that. I like that. Mama Africa Unite. I like that as well. Yeah, I'm hoping you can link up with us. We have a private meeting I'm about to go to, so I'm about to get off of this. I'll send for the people, I'll send something to your inbox. Sister Kenichi, I'll send something to your inbox. All right. Sister Laang, I think you gotta hit me up so that way I can get your email. All right. Anybody else, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you at, yeah, we got to figure out because we have a meeting, a private meeting every Sunday at 7. If you are willing to connect up, you can connect up with us. Otherwise than that, we're going to keep on doing the work. All right. And that's what it's truly all about. It's about nothing less, but doing the work and preparing the way. And like I said, the website is up. It's that way you we have total transparency of what we're doing. All right, what we're doing. We got total transparency with the community. I want the community to know that this is real stuff. This is real stuff, and this is the initiative. All right, this is what we're focused on. You said, all right, I'll stay connected. Listen, also, look, please donate. We got the Thawalo Cash App. If you want to do that, you can donate to that. That goes directly to the account. All right. And I'll show you receipts if you want to do that too. Yeah, man, it goes directly to the account, and that would help different things, different programs that we have. Okay, that's if you choose direct programs like we have an event coming up, which is African American Parade. As you know, we will be attending that parade, and we'll be honoring the ancestors. We'll be honoring the great ones that actually, you know, they actually gave their lives for what we have today. However you feel about it, all right. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And you know what it is. I'll put it in the comment section for the people in the Facebook. TheWaluDataVision.org. It's spelled exactly the way it's spelled. TheWaluDataVision.org. All right, and you can find the budget. You can find an annual budget, and you can see what we're doing and what our impact, our ROI is of our community. All right. So thank you. So I'm signing off. Peace to everybody. Thank you for your support. All right. 747-20